Master Chef? More like Disaster Chef.
Gordon Fluff loved cooking. He thought he was great. His dish? Fishy surprise. What was surprising? That anyone ate it? One day, Gordon saw a poster. A cooking contest.
Perfect.
Gordon's fur bristled with excitement. He could already picture it. The trophy. The cheers. He, Gordon Fluff, would be crowned king of the kitchen. He grabbed his lucky spatula, a gift from his grandma. It was time to get cooking. He practiced his signature dish. He added extra sardines just in case.
This is going to be perfect.
He meowed, licking fish scales off his whiskers. The day arrived. The cooking arena was packed. Animals from all over had come to watch. The air buzzed with anticipation. Could Gordon handle the heat? Gordon puffed out his chest, trying to look confident. He noticed his competition. A grumpy-looking bulldog with a meat cleaver. A family of squirrels making a giant nutloaf. And then, he saw him. Pierre Labarque. A poodle. A French poodle. He was everything Gordon wasn't. Elegant, sophisticated, and with a perfect puff pastry in the oven.
Oh, this is on.
Pierre Labarque was a culinary genius, at least he thought so. He flipped his perfectly groomed white fur and adjusted his tiny chef hat. Winning was the only option. He glanced at the other contestants. Amateurs, especially that scruffy cat with a pot of— "What was that, fish?" Pierre scoffed. This was no place for fishy surprises. Pierre carefully drizzled a reduction on his masterpiece. He practiced his acceptance speech in his head. The judges would be speechless. Except, of course, to declare him the winner. The timer buzzed, signaling the start of the competition. Gordon leaped into action, a whirlwind of fur and whiskers. He chopped, he diced, he spilled chili powder everywhere. He tripped over his own feet, sending a pan of milk flying. It landed. Right on Pierre's head, Pierre sputtered, his perfect puff pastry now soggy and milk-soaked.
Oops.
Gordon chuckled nervously. Pierre glared at him, his eye twitching. This was war. Section 5, Food Fight, a recipe for disaster and hilarity. The competition raged on.
Eggs flew, pots clanged, and fur was lost, mostly mine.
It was a culinary free-for-all.
And in the middle of it all, Pierre and I battled it out.
Pierre accidentally bumped into Gordon, sending his whisk flying.
Oops, my bad, Gordon.
Gordon retaliated by accidentally knocking over Pierre's carefully arranged spice rack.
Oh no, did I do that?
The judges watched in stunned silence.
The air was thick with flour, feathers, and the smell of burning something.
It was anyone's guess who would survive, let alone win. A shocking twist. It's not over until the fat lady sings opera.
The timer buzzed again.
Time was up. The contestants, exhausted and covered in food, presented their dishes. Pierre, his fur matted with milk and flour, presented a sad, soggy mess. Gordon? He held his breath as he lifted the tea towel from his dish. It was a disaster. Burnt, lumpy, and smelling strongly of fish and regret. The crowd gasped. The judges looked ill.
Suddenly, a voice boomed from the back of the arena.
Mamma mia! It was a large pink pig wearing a chef's hat and a dramatic expression.
What is this culinary symphony?
The unexpected hero, even a disaster chef can have their day.
The pig, who introduced herself as Mamma Mia, a world-renowned food critic, marched towards Gordon. She took a whiff of his dish. Her eyes widened.
This, she declared, is not burnt, this is caramelized. The fish, infused with the essence of smoky chaos, is a revelation.
The crowd gasped.
Mamma Mia devoured the entire dish, licking the plate clean.
This, my friends, is a masterpiece.
Friendship on the menu, a recipe for laughter and reconciliation.
Gordon won the competition. Of course, it helped that Mamma Mia was his grandma's old opera buddy. But still, he held the trophy high, a proud, if slightly singed cat.
This is outrageous. You ruined everything.
Pierre, however, was not impressed. He stormed over to Gordon, tail bristling with indignation.
Seeing Pierre's sad, soggy pastry. Want to try some fishy surprise?
Epilogue. What's cooking next for our culinary champions?
Pierre, after much hesitation, took a bite. His eyes widened. It was actually not bad. He took another bite, and another. Soon, he and Gordon were laughing, sharing the trophy and a plate of surprisingly tasty, fishy surprise.
From that day on, Gordon and Pierre became the unlikeliest of friends. They even opened a restaurant together, Fluffy Bark's Culinary Chaos. Their motto, expect the unexpected, and a lot of fur in your food.
Laughing. The end.